And I am an ambassador here with Project Die Hard. We are here every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Central to be able to share out all the things happening in the world of Project Die Hard. It's been a busy day. We've got a lot going on. Well, I say we. I've had other things happening, but Brian's been a little on the busy side with Project Die Hard business. No further ado, we're bringing him in. Brian. This is Brian Gibson, founder of Project Die Hard. How you doing?
7 veterans helped today. So no slide deck.
Helping the 7 vets was way better time than making some pretty slides for us. So thank you for what you're doing to keep this mission going.
Well, I do this for my brothers and sisters, so that's it. I don't do it for fame. I don't do it for fortune. All right.
There's a need.
Yeah. So let's bring in the newest member of the team officially.
Excellent. Helene Weiner is joining us. I don't know how well you can hear my background noise here, but hopefully you're hearing me okay. This is Helene Weiner joining us again today. How you doing?
Hi, Sue. Hi, Brian. I just want to thank Brian again for all that you do. You are truly such an amazing person, so giving, so dedicated to the cause. And I know you're struggling right now because we need to get you some more support to help the veterans. And you know what? This is so important, everyone, to really, this is when we need to help the community, help our veteran community, and show them how much we appreciate you. So, yeah.
Well, let me pull up this one picture.
Okay.
And brief everybody. I don't know if I can make that any bigger. Let me see without screwing it up.
Oh, yeah, that's working. That's working. Nice.
All right, guys. The first Wednesday of the month, we do our outreach program. It's called the Fellowship Breakfast. Okay? If you followed us for any time, you know this. And you know that I am always up front when it comes to transparency. So, this past Wednesday, a total of 46 veterans found fellowship, support, and a free meal.
That's huge. What's even bigger?
5 first-time veterans.
Wow, nice.
Okay,
That's
folks.
Great.
That is the only number I track, really. The first-time veterans. But ladies, please go to that line right below where it says PDH cost. Because I'm just an old broke-in Army medic. I'm not sure about this math thing, but do you see a problem?
Yeah. Yep. I can math that one. Cost $441. Donations received $225. Lopsided.
Oh, so that means that you didn't even come to meet the cost of what the breakfast cost you. You're out of pocket on this. That shouldn't be happening.
I'm out of pocket on a lot of things, sister. Again, people tell me, well, the electric bill at the fob, because the fob has no power right now. Right? Well, again, I'm just the founder and steward of God's plan. That's it. I'm the guy here on earth that has to make the hard decisions. So, was it buy veterans breakfast? And it's not really the breakfast I care about. Give my brothers and sisters a safe place to gather, support one another, fellowship, and get a mustard seed planted. Or pay an electric bill.
Hey, Brian, I have a
Yes,
question
ma'am.
to ask you. So your sponsor for the fellowship breakfast is from IHOP, correct?
No,
Oh,
IHOP hosts us. IHOP does their part. Look, I got a special menu for veterans with special pricing that saves us money,
okay.
but it still costs IHOP money. Don't think that IHOP pays for this because IHOP doesn't.
No, I know they don't. I'm just saying that IHOP being such a huge corporation around the United States, it would be nice if they could once a month be the corporate sponsor for
Oh,
Project Die Hard.
again, sister, yeah, it would be excellent.
So how do we get to the person in charge and ask them if they would?
I don't know.
Okay.
If I knew that, it would have been done.
Okay, so maybe if we found out who the manager was of the IHOP where you have your fellowship.
I know the manager, and I know the franchisee owner of 5 in my area.
Okay.
But you're dealing with corporate IHOP. I have no idea who that is or how to reach them.
Okay. Well, but wouldn't the franchise owner know who the contact is because they are the franchise owner?
I'll ask. But again, I'm not going around spilling milk here, okay? We got a good thing going here. I don't want to be that pushy to this IHOP.
So what we're going to do for the IHOP once we have our nonprofit TV, okay, we're going to actually offer to IHOPs. In fact, that's actually I'm going to see what I could do to find out who is in charge. We could offer an IHOP nonprofit TV, and it will be literally won't cost them anything to be one of the community hosts for nonprofit TV, and then you'll be able to be seen and promote your fellowship breakfast, Project Die Hard, on the nonprofit TV.
We do, Helene. This podcast is streamed on nonprofit TV.
Right. No, I'm just saying, but
Yeah, again,
we're looking for venues that are gonna.
yeah, I have that discussion with them already.
Okay.
I've already had that discussion.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know what? You gave me an idea.
Okay. What was the idea?
My idea is so in Vegas where I'm at, there's maybe like a few IHOPs, but I'm going to find out. I'm going to find out who actually would be the contact person to have it go national for nonprofit TV for them to be one of our sponsors for nonprofit TV. So they'll have one of our TVs.
Good.
Yeah, like we have it on Denny's. So it'd be nice to have nonprofit TV. And everybody that's watching, nonprofit TV is giving the opportunity for local venues that are brick and mortar that have a high traffic television. So what happens is they're actually helping nonprofits have a free. They get to voice their why for free. They have free airtime. We're helping them get their message out on our TVs, and for our hosts, our nonprofit hosts, we give them all the equipment. Everything is there, and it doesn't cost them anything right now. So this is a great opportunity for people to show, for businesses to show that they support nonprofits and they support the community and they support local businesses, because local businesses as well will be able to support the cause by donating to the cause.
Well, how about this one?
Did I say it okay?
Yeah, you said it okay.
Perfect.
But how about that one? Okay. Look, restaurants. It's not a joke. We will get you seen nationally. And all I ask you is to put that on your website and tell everybody that you help veterans.
That's important right there. And you know what? Definitely.
Yeah, okay. This is how it works. Club 22, that is a community support program for restaurants. Okay, I can't explain that any easier. Reach out to us. Okay, we have a myriad of programs. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up another picture since we're doing pictures.
The pictures tell 1,000 words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, folks. What are you? Are you a ministry partner? Are you a resource partner? Are you an outreach partner? A mission supplier? A facility supplier? Or are you a member of Club 22? Yeah, Helene, you're talking about nonprofit TV, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I see the logo. Excellent.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to get across to everybody. Look, Luke 3:11 tells me to share my blessings. God tells me to give if I have, right? So I do what I can with what I have.
And that's where you have to make the hard choices, like you said. Where's the money going? The little bit that is there right now was there, got used for the breakfast, because that directly affects our veterans. There is 46 in attendance. That's huge. And the number, I don't remember the last time there was a month where there were not new first time people attending. That is massive.
I do not believe that we've had a month, and I pray God that it never happens, but we've always had at least one new veteran every month since we started this breakfast.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And that's the key to these breakfasts. It gives a veteran, a first time veteran visitor learns there's people out there that care. There's a place they can come, hang out with other veterans, talk, right? support one another. Again, but I have to stress to people, we are not just a fellowship breakfast. That is an outreach program.
Right.
Our facilities will take what happens at that fellowship breakfast and expand it 1,000-fold.
Well, that's my plan. I'm speaking to a few people. In fact, I already have about bringing the fellowship breakfast to Las Vegas. So
Cool.
yeah, and the thing is, though, my mission right now is to get you money for Project Die Hard, to get donations going. And do we have the Everywhere card that is finally um, been launched? Because that would be a great thing to also start putting on your website is the Everywhere card.
I'm sure we got everything we need.
Okay.
It's very close.
Again, Helene, I have spent all day on the phone with veterans. Veterans come first.
Yes, they do.
This is why I need volunteers.
Okay.
Okay.
So
yes.
the thing is, Brian, you're in Illinois. You know, we need to get volunteers near you to help you with your event on Saturday, correct?
Saturday is the facility day.
Can you talk about facilities day, please, and
Facility
what
day.
you're looking for on your wish list?
I'm not talking about a wish list. Facility day is the day every facility will be open to the public.
Okay, I get it.
That's for transparency.
So facility day, and I'm learning now, Brian. So
I understand.
I am like a child in this right now because I'm just learning. But once I learn and get to know it, I'll be like, But right now, I'm still learning. So facility day is for facilities all around the United States that are veteran.
No, that's for our facilities.
Okay. So we need to get a major message out, which we don't have a lot of time for facility day or what about facility day awareness?
We've been doing that, sweet Helene. If you don't know about, at least in my area, about facility day, again, this is why I ask everybody to share the mission. Okay, if you're not sharing the mission, you're not helping the mission.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, look here, folks. We crunch numbers. If we keep at our current attendance, by the end of 2026, 540 veterans will have come soon. And there's Thomas. What's up, brother?
What's going on, family? How are you?
Hi, Tom. Nice to meet you finally.
Nice to see you again, Helene. How are you?
I am good. I'm trying to help Brian. I'm trying to help the veterans. I really want to do something big in a big way to see what we can do.
That was two different things. If you're trying to help Brian, God bless you and good luck. But if you're trying to help the veterans, I'm very glad that you're here and helping.
Yeah.
Because Brian needs all the help he can get.
Yeah, we all do, I think.
The mission is way bigger than one person.
That's right. Absolutely. And how have you been, Sue?
Good. So good to see you. I'm glad that worked. Said the
good to see you.
phone.
Yes. Yes, Helene, I hear you've been doing some amazing things out there in Las Vegas. So keep it up, girl. I heard, everything's going good with Bubba TV, and you're out there with Nonprofit TV, and you're talking to everybody, and you're getting things moving and grooving. Good
I'm
for you.
trying.
Yeah, you're doing a great
Oh my
job.
God, I'm trying. I'm trying to get everybody, I'm getting everybody crazy to help get these venues going for nonprofit TV.
There you go. There you go. Well, if you need to, just don't forget. We can always set up a blitz. Get a 5 or 6, 7 different things ready. Let us know. We come out there. We close the deals. Get them all set up and start putting boxes in that day.
Okay.
Yep.
So, well, and
Absolutely.
Tom, remind everybody who you are. For those that may have not gotten to meet you yet, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hello, my name is Thomas Long. I am 100% permanent and totally disabled veteran. I'm a 3-time suicide survivor, former raging alcoholic. I was bedridden for 7.5 years. By the grace of God and the love of a good woman is the only reason I'm here. In 2022, the VA told me I'd be dead by 2028. I took back my life, got out of bed, got out of the wheelchair, lost more than 150 plus pounds, got out there and started changing lives by letting other veterans know that they're not alone. They don't have to traverse this by themselves. We can be here as a family. God is with us. Through the grace of Jesus Christ, our lives are saved and we can keep moving forward. And, all that we do and we do for each other. We're not here for ourselves, and we just keep moving the mission forward, as Brian always says, because Project Die Hard is not just about themselves. Project Die Hard is about the community. What you can do for the community is what Project Die Hard can do for you.
Yeah, look, guys, Thomas understands and he's doing his best. Okay. I got one more fellowship breakfast photo I got to show because a veteran owned company here locally did this for us.
Oh, that looks so good. Awesome.
Yeah, looks
I
great.
love that.
Let me get there.
There it is.
Oh, see, that's wonderful. Look at that.
Yes,
Perfect.
beautiful.
Now, let me tell you about this, guys.
I love that. You know what? Can we get more? Oh my gosh. I got to get a picture of that. I'd like to, you know what? That would actually be a great backdrop right there. That would be a great banner on Facebook. Okay. Because this is
Yeah,
everyone.
again, folks, let me finish explaining. Lone Oak Trophy, a veteran owned company here in Paducah, Kentucky, overheard of our need and said, "Hey, man, let me help you." Okay. Yeah. So stop griping to me about the tattered up banner. Okay. Banners cost money. This now saves us money because
Right.
that's a permanent sign. It's going to last 7 years.
I'm getting a picture of that right now.
That's cool, Tom, man. Go run with it.
All right, gentlemen, ladies, God bless. Take care. Project Die Hard. I'm signing off.
Thank you. So nice meeting you.
God bless. Great seeing you again, everyone. Take care.
So, and Brian, I have a
I have a
meeting
train
that
going by.
in 3 minutes. So
Oh.
can you put that picture up for me? I want to get a picture of that, Brian, of
Uh,
the banner. Or if you could email that to me, I want to use that.
okay. I
I'm betting
can,
it's on Facebook. I'm betting it's on Facebook.
I guarantee it is.
Okay, good. Because I'm going to share it. I am going to promote this big time.
Again, this is just, the breakfast is just an outreach program.
Absolutely. No. But yeah, All right. It was good seeing you. I have to leave. Sue, always good. Brian, you know how I feel about you. Virtual hug.
All right, sister. You keep up the great work.
Awesome. Thanks so much,
I'm-
Helene.
Thank you.
All right, guys, girls. That was a quick first half, wasn't it?
That flew. Ooh, ping ponging. But it sounds like that's kind of how your day actually all was. One thing to the next, to the next, to the who's calling me, who's texting, what's next. That sometimes is how it goes. It's
Yeah.
a lot.
Sitting here right now, 3 texts have come in.
Oh wow. Are you good or are they good?
They're not important. That their names are in the phone already. That means I know them. They know I do a podcast on Mondays.
Gotcha.
So when we're done with this, I'll reply, dudes, what do I do on Monday? From 6:30 to 7:30. Why are you texting me at that time?
Somehow they knew there's something with Brian happening right now and they needed to connect. So maybe they can, see how else they want to connect. They should listen to us. We're on like 8 different channels right now. For those, obviously people are seeing it somewhere, but we're live on Facebook on 4 different spots on Facebook. We're live at 3 different places on YouTube. And which, by the way, if you're listening to this and you haven't found the YouTube channel yet for Project Die Hard, go find that and please subscribe.
Yeah, you're
easy to do.
wrong if you're not subscribed to the channel. I don't give a flying flip if you turn on notifications. Just subscribe.
It takes. You know what? I'm gonna go grab it and put it in the chat so anybody who's watching should be able to pull that up and find it super easy. Yeah, and we're being restreamed over onto another channel I can see right now. Thank you, Emily. I can see that's happening. Awesome.
Okay. Again, guys, look, we are not a secret. We are not a secret. If you have a question, that's what the comment section is for. You got a question, put it in there. Okay.
Yeah, we can see the chat. It comes in to what we're doing.
Yeah, we can see it. Now, whether or not it gets put on the screen is a whole totally different ball game.
But if it makes sense, you'll see it.
Yeah, if it makes sense, you'll see it. Remember, pray for the mission, share the mission, volunteer for the mission, do something for the mission. You're not doing it for me. You're doing it for veterans. You're doing it to grow God's kingdom in the veteran community.
At the facility day being this coming Saturday, what's the address?
189 Haven of Love Drive, Makanda, Illinois.
Makanda, Illinois. So if you are somewhere where you can make it on location there, that is what this day is about.
Hold on.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember where I was working on something. Where did I put it? Okay, here we go. I got pictures.
Oh, I love pictures. SIU, Southern Illinois University, Carbondale.
But what do you get out of that whole slide?
Resource. I see the space. Actually, I see the building. I see the grounds where Fabrush is located. It says done one time, quality not quantity. The first facility in the nation. And the SIU is the overseer of education programs there. That speaks volumes right there.
You think? Maybe? Again, folks, the first facility in the nation. Actually, if you follow us on any social media, you're probably going to see that. Well, you did at 618. So if you're not sharing it, how are people going to know?
I'm going to actually share a couple things here. So again, I first had mentioned Project iHeart on YouTube. So when you go there, this is what you'll see. Look at that. We're at 123 subscribers, which that's not bad, but we can do better. That's an easy one to just go there, and that button right there where it says subscribed, that's because I already am. If you haven't yet, it's literally the click of that button that subscribes you. So it's that simple. Next up, the Facebook page. If you're not following this, you're really missing out on a daily basis. I'm telling you, Brian is amazing with what he gets on here, how much information. I mean, look at that. We're live right now. But here, Southern Illinois, you said he was posted, 38 minutes ago. All the information you want to know is on here. A lot of the slides that Brian shares, you can also find on the Facebook page. Right there, transparency matters, vision matters, mission matters, veterans matter, all full transparency. This is all here in front of us in writing because it matters. It's super easy to be up to date with what's going on. And then we're here every Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Central. And you hear from, I'm going to put it in these terms, you hear from the horse's mouth that, what's exactly going on. And you get the real deal.
Again, folks, I put out the needs. Okay? That's my job. Every Monday morning, I have a meeting with my team, and we go over what's coming in, what's going out, what needs developed, what are the needs, and then we work on that. I'm doing my job. I do my job. Okay.
Very well, I might add.
My first job is to my brothers and sisters, the veterans, to understand this fact. If we're in a Zoom meeting and a veteran calls me, bye. That's just how that rolls. Okay. Sue can attest to that.
Yep. And we respect that because we understand that. That's
when a veteran calls, everything else in my world stops. That's why I need volunteers that can follow through, that can take it to the end, that can go, Brian, I got that. Don't worry about that. You concentrate on veterans. Cool. You want to take on politicians? Please join the team, take on politicians, because I'm done talking to them. Politicians, what don't you understand? Facilities bring employment and economic impact to rural areas.
Sounds pretty desirable to me.
Save a veteran's life, bring jobs and economic impact to rural areas.
Check, check, check. Let's check all the boxes. So those of you who are feeling so inspired, make some calls, send some emails, reach out to those who are able to make those decisions of where do funds grow, how are things allocated. You know somebody, talk to them about this.
Yeah. The power at Brush. I know I put it out there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a email and a phone number to call. You might want to look at Facebook. I think it's there. I think it's on LinkedIn too. That would have been a couple weeks ago. But I know it's out there.
It's absolutely out there.
I don't know.
And if you want to know, I was gonna say, if you want to know how to support this mission, again, if you've been listening at all, you know there's let's see, I'm pulling it up here because this is how you can help. Pray, share, volunteer, become a patron,
Donate, give,
donate.
yeah.
And if you're not sure how to, we've shared this before, but I'm going to do it again because it's important that people understand how to do that. There are 2 different places you can go. First up, this is projectdiehard.org, right? So if you go to wrong one. Which one am I on? Nope,
You're on
I said it.
PDH Vets.
I'm on Vets. Yep, I'm on PDH Vets. So there's 2 different websites, pdhvets.org. If you go there, see right here.
Hey, brother, I'm on my
Patron.
podcast. Can I call you back?
So you can click on that, and it takes you right to the
I got
page. I got to share this tab instead.
Okay.
Once you make that click, you're here. You can
I got
either do
about
a monthly
another 15
donation
minutes, and I'll call you back.
or a one-time donation.
All right.
You choose. You can pick one of these preset amounts, or you can do your own, whatever works for you. If you want to dedicate it to someone, if you want to do it on behalf, in honor of, in memory of, you can add that. You can say right here, do you want it to be known that you've done this, or do you want to hide either your name or the amount? You make the decisions. It is super easy to do. Just continue to check out, and then like any other online shopping that you do, you just enter in your info so that you can actually pay for what you just set up. So that was when you start with pdhvets.org. Again, right here. Volunteer is here as well.
Yeah, it's again, everything is there, folks, on the websites. If she goes over to projectdiehard.org, you're going to see the exact same things.
Right here.
Okay.
There's that volunteer button, donate button. Boom. It's the exact same thing. I want to donate.
It all goes to the same place. Again, let's talk about donations and giving.
Mm-hmm.
I personally will never know the amount somebody gives to this mission. And there's a reason for it. It has no effect on the care I give my brothers and sisters. Zero. Zilch. This is not fame or fortune. This is saving lives. What don't people understand?
That's a great question because we've been saying this for a long time now, and the need is not any less. If anything, the need is more. The need is there. You can, I mean, look at your day to day. Today alone, you already talked to 7 vets. You've got more that are waiting to hear back from you right now. The need is there. The need is real.
Yeah.
As you're hearing this, what can you, and I'm not asking you this, Brian, I'm asking everyone who's listening to this, what can you do? What? Pray, share, volunteer, donate. Which of those is calling you, or all of them? I don't know. Where are you at in your journey here? We're asking for your help.
When you pray, when you share, it helps. I'm telling you, it helps. Volunteer. You're good. Volunteer. Look, folks, you want to tell me what to do? You got to earn your input. Show me your heart. Show me you care. You don't want to volunteer because you don't like me? Well, that's a you problem.
Yep. You're missing out then.
Then go to a website, donate, scan a QR code, donate. But do it monthly so we can budget.
Makes a big difference. Speaking of QR code, I could pop one of those in the corner so we've got that handy for everyone too here.
Again, grants. Do we write for grants? Yes, we do. But if anybody can out there can show me where a grant is 100% guaranteed, I can tell you right now, the electric bill wants their money. The water bill wants their money.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
How are
want?
we? Yeah. I keep shaking my head because I'm like, how is this not getting to people yet? Tell me how Fob Rush got its name. I know you've told the story before, but I think it maybe is time to share again.
Forward Operating Base Rush got its name after it was given to the mission. I put a call out, right, to Illinois. Hey, we have been blessed with 20 acres in a 10,000 square foot building. It will be named in honor of a veteran who lost their fight in the war at home, because suicide is a war. And everybody bombarded the emails, right? And the leadership team filtered through, and I got sent 5 of them. And I read Courtney's story. And that's what moved me to name it after her. She never saw combat. She was in the Air Force. She was a crew chief on a C-5 Galaxy. That big plane. And her demon was the angel flights. Everybody's seen the pictures of the back of the plane filled with the caskets with the flags. That's called an angel flight. That was her demon. She had to sit right in the back with all those.
People don't think about that. Somebody is there. That was, she didn't choose that job. That job chose her. Somebody chose it for her.
No. She joined the Air Force to be a crew chief on planes.
Mm-hmm.
She was doing her job. The Air Force said, "Hey, plane, you got to go here and pick up these things and bring them back to Dover."
These things. Yep. That just so happened to be men and women that we've lost.
Yeah. War is hell. We lose people.
They got to come back home somehow. So
Yeah.
she was definitely doing her role, doing her part.
She was doing her job.
But that's a heck of a thing, though. How many hours are you in a plane in that situation?
18.
8. So if you're in there for 18 hours, that gives you a heck of a lot to think about in that amount of time in the company of all those men and women that you can't exactly have a conversation with. That wow.
Yeah. Hey, Zoo. I'm the guy that zipped up the bag that went into one of those big metal containers on the battlefield.
Another piece that people don't think about. Somebody has to do that too. People hear nice little news story, not nice little news. They just hear blurbs on the news, right? Oh, we lost 3 more. We lost however many more. Somebody was there. Somebody took care of them. Somebody zipped it shut. Somebody flew them home. Those are all parts of it that nobody thinks about.
Yeah. And I'm not mad at anybody for not thinking about them.
That's part of why we're here, so that people can learn something and realize something that it's a reality, right? But unless you
Okay.
have a reason to think about it.
Okay. Let's look at law enforcement.
Yeah.
Car accident.
Yep.
EMS.
Yep.
Fire. These people have to interact with people having the worst days of their lives. If you don't think that doesn't take an effect on the personal psyche of that person, I got news for you.
Yeah.
And I can speak to that because I was the combat medic. I was the guy when they hollered, "Medic!"
You went running in when other people are running away.
Not in my
Hey,
group. They weren't
yeah.
running away, but they weren't leaving. But usually when they holler medic, right, it's a guy on the far end of where they're shooting at each other. I don't know why it always happens that way. It's like, well, couldn't you guys get shot right where I'm at?
Nobody thinks of that either. Oh my gosh.
Yes, we have a sick sense of humor.
People don't. It's okay. So those that don't know, I have 10 years of being an EMT, so to some extent, I get exactly what you're saying. because yeah, you see once you see things, you can't unsee them. Kind of like here, now that you know things, now that we're saying different comments and whatnot, and you can't unknow it now. You understand the need. You understand things.
Again, folks,
Can't pretend you don't.
the 22 that we use is a marketing number.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that number right there.
Yeah, that's the marketing number. Yeah, we're at 48 a day right now. Okay, folks, this is real. This is not fake. If I haven't shown to you the sincerity of this right here in doing it the right way, then there's no hope for you. I hate to be blunt.
And that's coming from the guy who's all about providing hope to our veterans. Yeah.
Look, folks, I can't do this alone.
Correct.
Sue can't do it all. Kurt can't do it all. Helene can't do it all. Mark can't do it all. Tom can't do it all. But they all do their part. What are you going to do?
Bingo. What are you going to do? There's room for more people at the table. The table's very, very large. There's whatever you can do, whatever role you can play.
The father's table is endless. Again, guys, girls, step up. I know for a fact when people go to the website and volunteer, the email that goes back out says, "Thank you, God bless." What do you think you can do for the mission? It's laid out the rules. This is what we expect. What will you do for the mission?
I would love nothing more than to hear that the inbox was I'm going to say flooded, but even if there's 2, I'll be happy. Send an email, let us know what you can do, or go to the website. You don't remember how? Go back, rewind. It's there. Volunteer button right at the top, projectdiehard.org, and click on volunteer. There's a form you can fill out. So easy. Who are you? The email comes in. We'll reach out.
Again, folks, don't. If I dive into a conversation somewhere, that's where my team has said, "Brian, we need you to dive into this conversation." They understand. All right. Well, I do got to call a guy back that he called during while you were explaining how to volunteer and how to give.
And I'm going to pop this on the screen super quick. Where is Fob Rush? It is right here, right kind of in the middle of the country.
Huh?
Oop, it's the pin that's dropped there. So come on in and join the mission. And
Again,
you know us.
I'll be there at 9:00
this Saturday.
This Saturday. If you show up, we can talk.
When you show up.
Yeah. Look,
show
I've had
up.
a couple people say, "Well, I stopped by at 1 and nobody was there." You're right.
Because you're there at 9.
I'm there at
Hi,
9 o'clock.
you missed your date.
We start at 9 o'clock.
Well, now they know. Which if they
If
didn't before, they were only half paying attention because they got the date right. They just got to get the time too.
look, if we're there and we're doing a task, we're going to go until it's complete. I usually sit there for an hour. If nobody shows up to help, I move on to the next thing.
Yeah, you don't have time to just sit.
No. So with that in mind, brothers and sisters, don't you dare give up. Don't. We're fighting for you. Who is in? Okay. Private chats. I use. Sister, back to you.
We're here every Monday night at the same time, same place, because it matters. What happens here, what we're doing matters. And so do you. You matter. You are here for a reason. God's not done with you yet. Come on back and join us again next week. If you can make it this Saturday out to Project Die Hard at Tafab Brush location there, if you can make it this Saturday, please do. Make it a priority. We're making you a priority. Let's keep this moving together. As always, from all of us here with Project Die Hard.